two on them this year. What's the Australian was
Yeah.
disappointment?
Yeah.
Does this kind of make up?
I mean, we weren't thinking too much about revenge today. We were just thinking about playing a good match and executing the scouting report that our coach gave us, and just winning our home slam in front of all these fans that were pumping us up the whole day. I mean, we're extremely pumped to leave 2012 with a Grand Slam title, because I think it's 8 years in a row now that we've at least got away with one of them, which we're very proud of.
So Olympic gold medal, Davis Cup next
Dream summer.
week.
Yeah. Got to finish it off strong with the Davis Cup. You're only as good as your last match. So we're leaving tomorrow night. Gonna get our clay court shoes on and hopefully help the U.S. out. But
And after that match, we can exhale a little bit. But
how much attention do you give to the records, and how important is it to you to hold sort of almost every record now?
yeah, I mean, when you're done playing, I think they're going to be fun to have. When you're in the heat of the moment, you don't want to think about that stuff, and we're just trying to win the Grand Slam. Now that we could chill a little bit, it's fun to have it. We looked up to the Woodies, and to steal one of their records is unbelievable, because we idolize those guys, and they're one of the reasons we play doubles. And just to be mentioned with those guys is pretty special. But to have a huge record like the Grand Slam record is really cool.
After the match, did you throw your gold medal into the crowd?
yeah, that was my buddy from Miami. He has good hands.
Was that Sean?
That was Sean.
That was good.
Yeah, if he wasn't an athlete, I wouldn't have thrown it to him. But he's a coordinated guy, so I took the chance. You want to catch?
What's a realistic number for you guys? How you feel, how much longer you say you're going to play. What's a realistic number slam that you could actually achieve?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say, but we want to play until Rio, so hopefully we can snag a couple a year, one or two. We got 1-1 this year. You do the math.
I know you had the medal with you in Tipsy, obviously you had it here. You take it everywhere you go now? Is it just like
Pretty much.
best possible good luck charm?
Yeah, I actually let Sergio Garcia wear it in Cincinnati, and then he went win, third, and he made $1.5 million in 2 weeks. So I think it's good luck. So anyone want to come by and touch it? You want to catch it?
Yeah.
Play the lotto.
Can you move forward a couple rows?
I assume it's not particularly fragile.
It's heavy.
You got good hands?
It's a brick.
It's a brick. Ooh. All right, pass it around. You can get a picture. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be going home tomorrow. The gold.
How do you retain your freshness? Because you never seem to change. As years go by, I think if you took a picture of you guys 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you probably look exactly the same as you do now. How do you retain that freshness?
That's Doug right here. He's got the fresh face. He's like 50 and he looks 30. We put on sunscreen.
I'll ask him later.
I mean, we're playing a sport that we have a lot of fun, doing. Our parents instilled that love in the game early, and we still haven't lost it. And I think that's the biggest goal for parents, I think, should have, is making it fun for their kids, not just drilling them into the ground. We're making it fun. That's what we're playing games, going to tournaments with our friends, having pizza, and just fell in love with the game, had idols, and right now we still like getting up and going to war and having moments like this. I mean, this is what you play for right here, is working hard. We had a rough 12 months. We took a lot of lumps, but now that's all forgotten, and it's sweeter than ever.
You talked about the Olympics being such a big goal this year. How strange would it have been to end the year without a Grand Slam in 2012?
It still would have been a good year just because we have the Olympics. But as Bob said, we wanted to keep the streak alive of 8 years with the Slam, and it would have obviously been disappointing. But we're always trying to finish the year number one. We have a pretty good lead now, and you just take take a look at the positives, you know, the Olympics and trying to finish the year number one.
What are your observations of the other great siblings in sports, the Williams sisters, the Mannings, the Klitschko's, and what common denominators other than genes do you see in those alliances?
And the common denominator is you're able to hit with the number one player in the world every day of the year. You know, you don't have to go search for a practice partner. But I mean, I think parents have the formula, and they figure out an environment that breeds success. And why wouldn't the other sibling be successful in that same environment? It's just, we had an environment in Camarillo, California, at a beautiful club with 100 juniors playing great tennis and coming to play 4 hours a day. And we had parents that you know, didn't come down hard on us for wins and losses, but just kind of instilled good sportsmanship and making sure we were having fun. And they were taking us to exhibitions, Indian Wells, Great Western Forum, to make sure that we saw that level and we had dreams.
We sent some beach chases for grandson, like we know with etc. What was it like for you?
You know, it doesn't get the notoriety that, you know, a Federer record does. So we have fun slipping under the radar, and probably get asked
By
once
Doug.
or twice a week by Doug. But that's about it. You know, this is our first time sitting in this room in front of you know, a bunch of media. But they're special to us, and we talk about them with our camp. And my dad definitely he shoots emails to us with all of our records, and they're fun to look at. Then it's up to you guys to you know, determine where we stand in history or whatever. But you know, that's what we play for. We set goals every year. This was just another goal that we went after, and it's fun to achieve it.
Do you recall your first major?
Yeah, we definitely recall it. The first major we played?
The first major you won?
Yeah, 2003 French Open, and that was sweet. We went to Buddha Bar, party.
Did well, so what did you go after that?
I mean, that one just kind of came bang. You know, we hadn't been in a Grand Slam final, been in a couple semis, and we just played the tournament of our life. Didn't lose a set. One set went past 4 the whole week, and it just happened so fast, you know. So, and then it took us a while. Once we won the first one, it took us 2 years to win the next one, over 2 years. So we kind of we lost in 5 Grand Slam finals after that match. Took a lot of lumps, and then yeah, then started figuring it out.
Who among the great sibling duos in sports in recent years have been especially inspiring to you, and what have you taken from their examples?
I mean, Venus and Serena are a pretty inspirational sibling pair. They're always positive with each other. They love each other to death. They're always supporting each other, watching the matches in the crowd, and you've never seen them have a spat. You know, we're a little more violent with each other behind closed doors than those two, so we try to use them as an example.
You guys said that you know, before the tournament or coming in, this was great after the Olympics. So were you able to play that way? Did you feel from the beginning to the end that helped, you know, lubricate your nerves?
Yeah, it did take pressure off. And yeah, we talked about before each match. We're like, let's swing free. You know, we have the gold. But you know, we came into this probably a little fatigued and just running on adrenaline from the Olympics, and we could see the finish line. You know, this final match that's what we pushed toward. And you know, we've played a lot of tennis from the Olympics, so yeah, that definitely lubricated the nerves. Nice word.
You've broken all the records. You got the Olympic medal now. What kind of goals do you have now? Is there something missing? Or just getting to the final?
Short-term goal is to win the Davis Cup match, because
Was it Newcomb Roach?
that's going to be pivotal to that tie. I don't think our team has a great chance if we don't win that doubles match. So we want to do our job there, and then just try to pile on some more points and finish the year number 1. It'd be our 8th number 1 finish, and then Mike's going to get married. See how that goes.
Got to work on your speech.
Yeah.
Kind of like a question.
Yeah. And start it again.
It's going to happen.
Start it again.
Like Bob, you've given so much to the game, not only in doubles, but the sport itself, the passion that you have, the energy. Your father's made you tough. You're a tough competitor. Is there ever a time behind the scenes, in private, the two of you actually just have to break down and share a tear of emotion what you all have accomplished?
Yeah. We're not very sentimental, emotional guys. I haven't cried for a while. It's high school. But, yeah, I thought I was going to cry on the medal stand, and it did. I didn't tear up.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. I'm just unemotional. Ask my fiancée. She's...
You take pills for that, or that's hard to hold back.
You have zero emotions.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be fun to, just share these memories and talk about some of these
Yeah, I
moments.
mean, we talk about stuff together, and we don't really talk about it with other people. We share it with my parents. My dad gets a real kick out of the records, and he has a spreadsheet on his computer, and I'm sure he's updating it right now. And
Here comes a star.
bring her up here.
Yeah, come on up.
That's been actually been a little bit controversial this year with some of the things he said earlier on in the year. The USGA, of course, Pat, who's worked very closely with you in Davis Cup terms on the other side. I mean, are you sometimes trapped in the
Yeah, we stay out of it.
association with your father?
Yeah, I mean, we have a big loyalty to both guys. We love Pat, and we love, obviously, my dad. And my dad's very passionate about the way he feels because he owned a club and did a tremendous job with his junior program for so many years. And but Pat has his views, and I'm sure they're both great. But we definitely read the blogs and the emails and get a kick out of it. There she is. Look at all the people. Hey, watch this. Watch this. Peekaboo.
Guys, can I just ask, this tournament's seems to have turned into a tournament players going under the pension line, and Mark Knowles being the latest one.
She's too big.
On Mark's career, and you guys came up against him so many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, I mean, Mark's a legend. He's one of the best players of all time. And I think Knowles, Nestor have got to be in the top 5 greatest doubles teams to play. Incredible backhand return in the deuce court, and scary hands. His drop volley would always catch you by surprise. And he's a great guy. I mean, I think he'll have a successful career coaching. He's knowledgeable, and if he wants to do commentating or whatever, hey, yeah. This is a tweet.
Not too long ago, you and your dad, Wayne, and a few others really fought hard to doubles on the tour.
Yeah.
You not only kept it on the tour, you brought it fairly close to the main nights of activity. What's that mean to you all when you look beyond just playing the game, that you made this contribution to the game with your dad?
Yeah, I mean, we're very happy the way it's gone. Obviously doubles was threatened, 7 years ago, and we rallied behind, along with my dad and all the doubles guys, and pushed to have doubles, be a big part of the game. And playing matches like this on a packed stadium, it just shows how far doubles has come. There's more and more stadium matches, and it's still an integral part of the game, which is great, and we always want it to be. When we're done playing, we still want doubles to be, big. It's never going to catch singles, but they'll be right there. Do we feel confident? Yeah, obviously when you win a string of matches, your confidence grows. It's going to be a different surface, and we're going to have to go to work to beat 2 very good clay court doubles players. And we're leaving tomorrow night, and we're going to get there a week early, and we'll have some good time to get ready. But yeah, we're pretty happy with the way we're playing right now. Hey, let me hold her. Let me have her.
So,
Hey.
what happens in your life if one of you is born in Camarilla and at the same time another guy is born in Ventura? They're actually not twins. How does that still, can you still have careers in tennis, do you think?
Who's our parents? Is Wayne and Kathy Bryan in Camarillo, or are they in Miami?
Bill's your dad. He's your dad.
If you're my dad, I'm probably sweeping streets somewhere. No, just kidding. Just kidding, Bill.
We would have found each other. Yeah, right?
Okay.